Hello everybody and welcome back to Artsy Fartsy Friday. I'm your host with really loud music in my ears. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Gabriel Cruz. And of course, as all the other Fridays, we're here to paint. So hope you're ready for some fun. We're going to be doing one of my favorite, we're going to be painting from one of my favorite cartoons of all time, and it's actually probably one of my favorite shows of all time, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Gonna do a sunset with Appa, the flying bison with 6 legs. Cute, adorable, amazing, cool, strong Appa. Yeah. So the one who taught the airbenders how to fly. If you haven't watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, I highly recommend that you go and do so. Also, I would like to personally shout out to everybody out there in the multiverse, in the streaming world, all of you who wished me a happy birthday, and those who wished my son a happy birthday last Friday. Thank you, everybody, for wishing us a happy birthday. And anybody else who has August birthdays, happy birthday to all of you. Josh Duhan, my good friend and little buddy, and friend of my buddy's buddy. So it's my buddy, Anthony's buddy, Isaac. He also had an August birthday. Go August birthdays! Oh yeah! All right. So we are all set up. Got some new lights. I don't know if you guys can see the fun colors. We got some new lights in the background. That's fun. We can shut some of those. Let's see if we can just... Watcha! Watcha! Oh, that one's right behind me. Wata! Wata! We can turn them on and off. We can even have fun with presets, but we're not here for that. We're here not to paint with light, which is what I do in film, but we are here to paint on... Watcha! This! The canvas. This is our canvas. This is what we will paint with. I think I'm crooked. Does that look crooked to you? That looks crooked to me. That looks not as crooked. But we're here to paint on the canvas, and make sure you come with your paint-ready clothing and shirts and all that other stuff so you don't get paint all over you. But if you do, I use acrylics. So they're usually got a water base in them, and they kind of wash off of clothes and people pretty easily. Make sure you got your paints. Make sure you got your waters, your aguas, your vasa for cleaning off the paint and for, making things a little bit smoother on the brushes. At least that's what I've learned. And then paints, brushes. Oh, brushes. Make sure you have all the brushes. Make sure you have all the brushes. Don't brush this off, people. Make sure you have all your brushes. I've got a whole bunch of them here. So, and they're doing pretty well for me. So, and of course my paint palette. My paint palette, which has been cleaned. Catherine, you'll be happy. So yeah, here we go. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let's see here. Let me zoom in a little bit on my reference photo here. And this is a very pretty picture. So I'm gonna try my best. We got a sunset. So we got our sun right in here in the middle. So we're gonna nice big yellow glowing sun with a sunset orangish haze and some treetops down below that are in a silhouette, and then we have Appa right in the sun, or right at the bottom of the sun, and he's flying this away. Also sort of silhouetted, but you can see a little bit more of his details. We're gonna try our best today. That's all we can do, really, in anything. is try our best. So we're going to start with the, again, everything is layers. Remember that? So we're going to start with our backdrop, which we have this orangish haze up here, and then we have a darker orange and sort of reddish as it goes down, and then we'll get our trees. So let's see here. Let's start. What should we start with? We should start with the orange, and then we can put our sun in. So let's get some orange. Man, I put my paints in an awkward position today. Maybe I should move them all. Well, I'll move some of them. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so let's get our orange and some yellows. We'll make a lighter orange on the top. Shake it up. Shake up the paints. I hope everybody is having a fabulous Artsy Fartsy Friday. I know mine's not going too bad. It's not bad. It's not amazing. Not like fabuloso or just outrageously out there. But it is what it is. And in a good way. Not in a bad way. So, let's get our oranges. I'm going to put some orange. Let's make a good bit of this, because I feel like we're going to be able to play a lot with this. So I want some orange. I want a good bit of orange. Let's see here. It's sort of a peachy color. Get a little bit of yellow. Just a little bit. We'll put a little yellow on the top there. And for right now, I'm going to add just a bloop of red. Shake it up. You can shake it up to the music. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. I'm going to turn up the music for you a little bit so it's not so loud in my ear. But chicka chicka cha da 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 da. Shake it up. All right. Have you guys ever seen The Last Airbender? It is certainly a fabulous tale. Very well told. It's actually surprisingly a lot more mature than you would think it is for a kid show. All right, let's get our fancy brush, and let's start mixing some of this, shall we? Oh yeah. So I think, you know what, I should probably add a little bit of water. So I'm gonna squeeze some of this out. Take a little bit of water here. A little bit of drippity droppity. And I am painting on a canvas. Well, sort of a canvas. It's like a canvas stretched over like a pad. So here's my canvas. Most of these things you can find either, you know, on the Amazons or on, you can just, I mean, really, you could just go to your local Walmart and pick up whatever. Pick up some acrylic paints. Pick up some brushes. And probably only spend about like $10. Then go to the dollar store and get yourself a cheapo canvas. Spend maybe $10, $15 at the max, and then you got yourself some stuff to paint with for the day. All right, here we go. We're gonna start our sunset. We're gonna start with the layers of the haze of the sunset first. Let's get these colors to really sort of be light on top, and then we're gonna get darker as we go down. Okay, and we'll put our nice yellow sun right in the middle. After we paint this out a little bit. Already starting to look nice. Part of the reason why I'm doing a sunset this time is because somebody wanted to try to call me out and say that I only do blue skies. Which, as we all know, statistically, I don't just do blue skies, okay? Alright, yes, a blue happy sky is a nice thing to have, but I don't just do blue skies. I've got some space scenes and some cloudy scenes, and I went through them all just so I could prove this person wrong. I went through it all and I found out out of all of my pictures, I've only got about 45% of blue skies out of all of them. So, Alright, this is looking good. I like this so far. Let's start getting a little bit darker. I've already got this nice orangish with like hints of yellow in it and stuff. I like it already. But let's get a little darker. So I'm going to add a little bit of red as we go. I'm going to try something a little new today. I'm going to add a little bit more red to this. This watery sunset mixture that we've already got. Turning up the music just a little bit. This one got turned down. So I'm going to add a little bit more red to it. And I think as I get further down, I'm going to add even more red. I'm going to try to blend a little bit better today. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. This is the first time I've tried this. I'm liking this. This looks nice. I'm going to need a little bit more water. Let me grab a little more water. Okay, a little bit more red. A little more red. A little bit more red. Just a little bit more red. Just a couple of drops. One drop. 2 drops. I don't think I shook up this red enough. But yeah, we're going to add a little bit more red. I'm going to make this orange just keep getting darker as we go down. That's what I'm thinking in my head. If I am wrong on that, and you're watching, you tell me. You tell me, like, Gabe, that's ridiculous. How could you do that? That's not how you do good blending. And I'll be like, you know what? You're right. Because I'm an amateur. So, this is the first time I'm going to try this blending thing. And I honestly, I haven't watched any videos. You know, I should probably do some, like, tutorial videos and stuff to learn how to do a lot of this. But I haven't. I've kind of just been going off the cuff on off of this stuff. Just, you know what? Let's have fun. If I mess up, I mean, if I have artistic choices, wink, then, yeah, we'll say that it's just that. Ooh, look how much darker that's getting. I like that. That looks pretty. All right, for this last little bit, let's get a little bit more red, just a hint more water, and a little bit more red, just for this last bit. And already, I mean, for you guys, it's pretty dark for you guys. 2 more drops of red. 1 drop, and sort of a half a drop, but 1 more full drop. Bloop. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can. Let's see if I can get you guys to turn down, like if I can turn you guys down a little bit. As far as that color. Maybe not. Maybe not while I'm in the middle of doing this. Filters. Oh, I might be able to. Let's see. Oh no, I just took away all the saturation. That's all the color. Yeah, that's a little bit closer to what I'm looking at. I really want to show you guys what I'm looking at. There we go. Let's stick with that. Let's stick with that. It's a little bit washed out, but we're fine. All right, here we go. A little bit more red this time, so we're pretty dark in that, like, blood orange spectrum here. Oh yeah, I like that. This is looking nice. Feel free to comment and say hello if you pop in. Painting Avatar. I should probably have like a little scroll at the bottom of my videos from now on. I can do those now. I figured out how to do those. Put a scroll at the bottom of the video saying, hey, this is what we're working on today. Alright. There's our sunset, huh? Those sunset colors? What do we think? Looking good, huh? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna keep that. That looks nice. Okay, now we're gonna do. You know what? In my picture, we got little hints of some yellow spread out a little bit. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of that. I'm gonna put a couple drops of yellow in here. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna take the sponge and I'm gonna dip it in what I've got right now. Get this a little wet. I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna give this like some little poofs of color. Like there might be some clouds in here. There's this haze of this color. And then I'll add a little yellow. Just a hint of yellow, and we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to come down a little bit. So, let's add a little bit of yellow. Just a couple drops. Let's mix that up. I wonder if I need to add a little more. No, I shouldn't have to. Let's get a little bit of that. I need a little more yellow in there. You know what? I kind of like it. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Okay. Let's get our sun. We gotta have a sun directly in the middle here. That's definitely got a yellow haze to it. So I guess I could add a little bit more yellow. Like seriously add some yellow. So let's do more than just a couple of drops. Let's do a good bit. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do 3 drops for the sun's haze. Sort of what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna do the sun's haze, and I need a little bit more yellow to really be pronounced. So I've kind of swirled it up in here. I'm not doing a full mix on it. Let's see how that goes. Aubrey, hey buddy, we are painting from Avatar: The Last Airbender. We're doing a sunset with the air bison Appa flying in sort of a silhouette in front of the sunset. Alright, so let's get our sun's haze going here. Oh, that's not yellow enough. I need more yellow. It should be right about there. That's where I want my sun to be. Well, at least I know where I want my sun to be. But I need some serious yellow here. I'm having an okay I'm having an okay evening. Okay, it's alright. It's an evening. we got a fun-filled evening for tonight. I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow because my sun. That's not my sun, but I'm trying to do the yellow haze, sort of around the sun at this moment. And I feel like I don't have enough yellow. There we go. Maybe I need to brighten it up with some white. Layers, people, layers. You know what? Let's do that. Let's actually just use some yellow, okay? I know where my sun is going. That's for sure. You got D&D later. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Which character are you playing as, buddy? I know you told me you got 2 characters. Man, I wish I could play some D&D with people. I don't have people to play D&D with. I saw somebody the other day that says, if we could have dating websites, how come we don't have websites or websites that help people get together for like D&D campaigns and stuff? I was like, that's a really good point. Throw some orange haze into this. Uh-oh. This one's got lyrics. We don't do lyric songs here because they get picked up by Facebook. Facebook does not like those. There we go. I'm liking this. Is getting there. We're getting there. I'm using a sponge right now instead of the brush because it's just got a different texture. And I'm really trying to get this yellow haze because I like what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have the yellow haze, but I should really make the center a little bit more white, like a really bright whitish yellow. Cleric, ooh, cleric. You got a mace and everything for that cleric. Cleric's like a holy person, right? Like a holy warrior? That's what I'm thinking in my head. Alright, that's where my sun's going. Okay, now let's get some white. I'm just gonna add white to the yellow. See how I got a yellow in here? I'm gonna add some white to the yellow, and we're gonna make the center of the sun. And then I think after the center of the sun, I'm gonna start with the trees. I don't think I'll do Appa just yet. Which is our flying bison with his 6 legs. Technically, we'll only see about 3. Because it's a silhouette, but, you know. And if I have enough time, maybe I'll be able to put, like, little tiny people. Like Aang. Or Aang in the party. Alright, I'm just going to add some white to this yellow. And I'm going to really brighten it up. And in this part, I probably don't need the sponge. Because that center is supposed to be a seriously... Ooh. There we go. A seriously bright sun. Alright. Actually, I probably shouldn't use this brush. This brush is a little too big. Put that down. Let me get a smaller brush. A smaller brush for this. Yeah, that was just a post I saw up the other day. I was like, that's not a bad idea. Like an app that helps you find parties. Alright, here we go. Here we go for our sun. And I want to keep the sun in the middle of this like sun haze. You know what they say about like I don't know if you guys are any of you artists out there, maybe Miss Dulcie or Miss Armstrong could attest to this, but whenever you do a circle, the best circle is always, if I remember correctly, the best circle is always just continuing to add to the circle. Like, the first circle you ever do is probably one of the best circles you can do. And then you just add to it. Like, don't take away from the circle. Just keep adding to the circle until it's more and more circular. And it kind of just works out that way. I mean, I remember doing techniques, like, where you draw, like, a cross, and then that always messed up. And then when I took art class in college... Man, does that sound like pretentious? When I took art class in college, I took one art class, okay? I didn't take a whole bunch of art classes. Took one art class in drawing and stuff. And when we were doing circles, I remember my professor telling me, just do it. Like, don't think about the circle. Just keep doing the circle. And eventually the circle will work out. It'll work itself out. I was like, huh, that's interesting. So there's our sun. That looks kind of, I like that. That looks nice. We'll keep adding. I think the Roll20 site, you can meet up with people. I didn't even know there was a Roll20 site. Is that the official D&D site? I know. My girlfriend's, my darling dearest, her children, or at least Catherine, really likes D&D. She's... There we go. Ah, this one's got lyrics too. No lyrics. I just realized the lyrics. I get so caught up in the painting sometimes I don't even realize that there's lyrics in those. I'm also kind of looking at the sun from the side, so like... I hope I'm getting it pretty accurate there. There we go. Alright, let me fill this sun in. I might add a little bit more white. Just a little bit more white, just to really Really pop that sun texture. I'm gonna put that in there. Watcha! Alright, couple more drops of light. Here we go. I don't know what that was. That wasn't me. Don't look at me weird. Don't judge me! Don't judge me, people. Here we go. Yeah, a little bit more white. Here we go. You can play D&D. Look. Huh. I didn't know you could. Okay. I might look into that. Like, does it allow you to, like, if you wanted to be a dungeon master, you can, like, make your own campaign off of it? Yeah, a little bit more white. Right in the center here. What do you guys think, huh? Sun's turning out good. It's very orangey and white in the center here. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay. There's our sun. That's, I think that's going to be it for the sun. Oh, I didn't know your wife played D&D too, what kind of character does your wife play as? That's a very interesting. I'm gonna mute myself real quick so you don't hear me blow my nose. And I'm back. All right. There you go. Okay. So, we got our sun. We got our sunset. This is looking nice. This is looking nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and start getting our silhouetted trees here. Now, the foreground, I'm going to try something on this one too. The trees at the, like in the background are kind of reddish. Like they're going into the haze of the sunset. And then the foreground ones are definitely like a dark, like definitely silhouetted, complete shadowed tree. So I'm going to try to do a dark red and get our first set of trees. And they're all like evergreen, so it should be pretty simple. I'm going to do a dark red and get our first set of trees down. And then I'll do like just straight black and get our foreground trees in. That's what we're going to do. She's a wizard and a rogue. Wow. Wouldn't it be just like a cleric to find a wizard rogue to fall in love with? Unless, I don't know if that's what your characters did. Your characters might hate each other in D&D. I don't know. Welcome to Artsy Fartsy, where we talk nerd stuff. So let's see here. Let's get our red. We're going to get our red again. Actually, I still have this red. I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to add black to it. So I don't have to waste paint. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And then we got some like little birdies that are flying and yeah. Yeah. Actually, I like how this is already turning out. This looks pretty to me. I think am I a little off center here? Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. So my sun's a little off center. Doesn't matter. Principle's still the same. Technically it should be like dead in the middle, but I am painting off to the side. Alright, time to add some black. Gonna add some black to this already reddish mixture here. And bloop, bloop, bloop. Let's just try two bloops right now. And yes, that is the technical term, 2 bloops. Alright. I need to find my brush. What brush? I don't know what brush to use. You know, let's just I'm gonna use this brush. It is my number 2 with a round tip from the Draco Fine Detail brush series that I got off of the the Great River Company. The South American River Company. Oh my gosh, that black, like, completely just dominated all the other colors. I put too much black. Too much black in that one. Okay, I don't want to compensate too much, and that's more like a brown. But you know what? I'm gonna use it anyways. We're gonna use it for the background trees, and I don't want them to be too tall either. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can just add a red to this. Oh, wait, that happened. All right. Yep, I got a dot there, so that's where a tree's going. That's an artistic choice, everybody. Artistic choice. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this red, and I'm just gonna add some black into it from what I've already got. There we go. Yeah, that's the kind of color that I want. Sort of this ox blood, I think is the right term. It's like a dark cherry. It's like a dark cherry. That's what it looks like. I like it. All right, but that's going to be a tree now. Maybe that's the tallest tree. Sort of doing some stems. These are kind of big trees. Artistic choices, everybody. Artistic choices. Now, I'm not too concerned about going all the way down, just because I'm going to have more in front of it. So this is my background, sort of my background layer of trees. I'm going to make some smaller ones. Shorter ones, actually. This song is making me feel quite mellow right now. It's nice. Fat tree. What are we thinking, people? How's it looking so far? Oh, this has got lyrics. Lyrics, no lyrics. Bye, lyrics. I must feel like anytime there's lyrics that pop up, everybody should go, no lyrics! Start yelling at it. Alright, let's add some more trees and we're gonna get. I'm just gonna keep this for now. Man, now this one I'm not sure if I want to get rid of. I like the beat. Reminds me of some Clean Bandit, if anybody knows that band. Sarah, I know you do. I know you do. Mostly because you've listened to me, listened to it. Dum, 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 dum. We're getting close to where I want to start just doing the darker trees in the foreground is next. Sort of. Still want a few more of these background trees. Two trees combined. Bumped it. There we go. Sort of just doing like little V's as I go down. Seems to be a good little trick just to get some quick trees. Yeah. Alright, so we're about to get to that point where I know I want to do some foreground trees. I'm going to use up the rest of this, and then I'll start my foregrounds. I almost feel like this whole painting should be like part of Uncle Iroh's like wisdom. If you guys have ever seen Avatar, there is a key character who his name is Uncle Iroh, known as the Dragon of the West, or is it the I can't remember. It's like the Dragon of the East or something like that. He's a firebender. He's known as the Dragon because he can spew fire from his mouth like that. It's really kind of cool. But Uncle Iroh drinks tea, and I feel like I'm Uncle Iroh as if he were painting. And of course, Uncle Iroh, if he was painting, would do like sunsets and stuff because it's Uncle Iroh and he's a firebender. Firebenders draw their strength from the sun. Either that or a burning comet. Here we go. I think I got a little bit left here. What time are we at? 7:42. Okay. All right, time for the foreground. Foreground. I'm just using what I got. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, darling. So this is my foreground, so these trees are darker. And if you notice, I started with the lighter trees first. Again, I'm kind of just doing this V thing. Oh, we have more people. Hello, people. I only had like one person. Now I have like three. Hello. We are doing Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I'm doing a sunset above a forest. And then at a certain moment, we will be painting Appa. Appa, the flying bison. We'll be painting him right about here. Sorry, right about here. And if I have time, I might put Ang or Aang. Sorry, there was this big sort of little this little controversy when the live action of Avatar came out, in which a certain director, who shall remain nameless because you can just look him up, decided to change the Avatar's name from Aang to Ang. Caused a hoopla amongst the Avatar fans. Like, how could you change the names like that? Pickle wants to know if you're going to put people on Appa's back. If I have time, I will put like little silhouettes of people, and hopefully you'll be able to tell who they are. I think I made my trees too tall. So I really want it kind of blacked out at the bottom here. So I'm just going to add some, it's a thick brush. It really should be like black down here. Black it out a little bit. different brush real quick. And I'm going to black out that bottom real fast. Yeah, because technically, according to my reference picture, this whole thing is supposed to be like the very tips of the trees. There we go. Okay. They're just trees from the waterbender forest. There's no waterbender forest. All the waterbenders live on the north and south poles, where it's freezing. Gosh, get your facts straight. I do like the trees though. They're looking nice. Just want to have enough time to do Appa. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Anthony! Calling my son. Come here! Watch this. Watch the stand. Come here! Come look into the camera and say hello.
Hi.
Hi. Say hello to your mother. Your mother's on.
Hi.
You having fun? What do you think so far? What do you think?
It's good.
It's good? Good. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I don't. It doesn't look like the phone is on.
Huh?
Doesn't look like.
Oh, I know. But it went to like a power saving mode, but you can still see it. Thank you, son. Thank you for saying hi to everybody. And if you guys joined me last week when he was doing his artwork, thank you guys. He really had a lot of fun with that. Like that made his day. Being able to show you guys what he does, because he doesn't do that a lot. Like not too many people get to see his artwork, as far as like the general public. But I've seen it plenty of times, and so has like Sarah and the kids and stuff. And I want to put like a really tall one here. I actually really like these trees. These are looking nice. Let's do a big one. I almost feel like I'm painting like handlebar mustaches. That's like I really feel like I'm painting like it's one handlebar mustache, then another handlebar mustache, then another handlebar mustache, then another handlebar mustache. Like That's what I feel like I'm painting. Yes, and Melissa has seen his stuff too. You haven't seen a lot of his newer stuff there, Melissa. It's a really, really big one. I know I'm covering up a tree behind, but that's fine. Layers. It's all about the layers. There you go. Really big tree. You know, not everything is symmetrical in nature. So we have fun making things slightly non-symmetrical. Our eyes like to pick up patterns and shapes, but not everything is symmetrical. Like, I really like these trees right now. I am really kind of happy with these. This looks nice. I think this is one of the best ones I've done thus far. Yeah. Yeah, I really think this is one of the best ones I've done so far. And it's all because of the colored lights. That's what it is. This music is jamming. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear this music, but I can. Let's turn it up a little bit. Let's get some jamming music, shall we? While we paint trees. I didn't like how that one looked. I know I'm kind of rushing because I really want to get to Appa before the day is out. Before our time is up. Before it is time to say goodbye. I would really like to get Appa painted. Do you guys have a favorite character in Avatar: The Last Airbender? If so, let me know if you've seen it. My favorite literally has to be Uncle Iroh. Only because I feel like I could play him. He is a very wise character. I do like him. So if any of you know the casting directors for the new live-action Avatar, let me know so I can audition for him for Uncle Iroh. I would love to. I've already got my Uncle Iroh voice down. Prince Zuko. Oh, I should probably turn the music down now. Catherine says Zuko is Isaac's. Oh no, Catherine says Zuko. Zuko is your favorite character, Catherine? Is it because you like angsty anime-looking guys? But Isaac says Appa. Appa is a good character. He's a really good character. I think that's enough trees. That's enough trees. All right. Trees are done. Now it is time for Appa. And Appa is going right here. I almost feel like there's that part of me that says I should sketch it first, so I get all the shapes and everything correct. We're almost at 8 o'clock. I don't know if I have time for sketching. I mean, it's dry enough. Appa's head's gonna go here. Then we have his sort of a hump in the back. Then it comes down, and then we have his tail. And then we got his 1, 2, and then 3 legs, and then we're back to Appa's sort of face. And then he's got his 2 horns, or this 1 horn. Oh boy! Let's try it. Let's try it. My favorite character is definitely Uncle Iroh. So I can sit here and just go, Prince Zuko, we must boil the tea. Tea is good for you. It brings the body back into balance. Prince Zuko! Uncle Iroh is such a great character. One of my favorite scenes with him is probably... No time for sketching. I suggest Appa be sneezing. I can't make Appa sneeze in this one. That means he's got to be going, ah! And I can't have him doing the, ah! And the snot coming out of his mouth and or his nose and stuff. No. No sneezing Appa this time. Don't have to... What am I... I'm not supposed to announce that I want to sketch it? Okay. Well, I'm not sketching it, that's for sure. But how do I want to do this? In my picture, Appa is not completely 100% silhouetted. His legs are not silhouetted. Like, they're almost completely in silhouette, but then the rest of him is sort of in this haze. I don't think I have time for that. I would probably have to do a direct, like, silhouette of Appa. So, let's get a more precision brush. A more precision brush. Something that's going to be... that I can sort of sketch it with first. That's what I'm thinking. I sketch it first. Let's see how this brush does. And I'll just use the color that I was using earlier. Alright, here we go. Trying to center myself a little more. And yes, I kind of realize I'm sketching with paint. I really want to do Appa justice, that's why. Here's where his saddle is. He's got his first big hump. He is a bison, by the way, so. Here's where the saddle ends. Gotta watch the paint on my hand. Oh, liking angsty. Why not, Catherine? It's okay, Catherine. We all like something specific. I had a big crush on Padme when I was young. Alright, Padme from Star Wars. Not Keira Knightley. I had a big crush on Keira Knightley too from Pirates of the Caribbean, but you know. Sort of those strong women who can handle themselves. Sarah. Anyways, yeah, so there's his saddle. I know that's his saddle. And then let's come down on his tail. So we just, like, it's just sort of a drop. Let's just drop it so it comes not too much of a hump there. My head hit hit my other camera. Alright, there's his tail. We gotta get his legs. He's got 6 of them. But we're technically only gonna show 3. So we have the first one. And he's sort of paw. And the next one. That one's paw. This is what I know more. I know more sketching than I know painting. So I feel a little bit more at home here. And here's his last set of legs. I think I could make his tail a little bit bigger. Yeah. Let's extend it out a little bit. Because it's a silhouette, we can extend it a little bit. Let's make sure we got his horns. I'm going to extend this out just a little. There we go. Okay. So that's going to be our outline for Appa. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be our outline for Appa. Okay, now I can fill them in. Yeah, let's use this brush. Number 10, whatever this is. And I'm just purely silhouetting him, so... What time are we at? 8:06. We might have time. We might have time to add on the back of our silhouetted Appa. I think I need more black. Yep, need more black. I'm gonna put down this detail brush down, so. What do we think? Huh? If you could be any type of bender, what would you be? There's another good question for you Avatar fans out there. Me, personally, I pick earth bending. Why do I pick earth bending? I really kind of think that metal bending and lava bending is really cool. Like, I don't know. I think the ability to bend metal? Come on. I mean, if you look at the water benders, this is really getting nerdy on this subject. But if you look at the water benders, you're like, oh, okay, water benders. You know, they can do blood bending. What they also don't talk about is that there's iron in people's blood. So there's a potential there for something, huh? Ooh, this black's black. This black's darker. Alright, I'm going to fill in the majority of this real quick. Try to stay with my lines. And then I'll go back in and fill in the smaller areas with the smaller brush. Remember, Suko, when you are painting, you must take your time. Painting is like having a good cup of tea. You should not rush the brew or lose all the flavor. But take too long and you could become indecisive and make it bitter. Brenzuko! Why must you find the avatar? He's turning out good. Appa's turning out good. Alright, I'm going to get a smaller brush. Let's do... I like this brush. This is a good brush. It's one of my favorites. This is a number 1 flat from the Draco series for fine details. I don't care about tea. Tea, you're supposed to teach me fire. Who am I supposed to teach firebending? Or is somebody pretending to be Prince Zuko at that moment? Told you, I'd rather be an earthbender than a firebender. I mean, firebenders are pretty cool, don't get me wrong. They got lightning. They got lightning bending. They can bend electricity. Which technically, I kind of already know how to do since I'm in electric and film. Oh, we had 5 viewers. Hello, everybody who might be joining in. It's new. This is Artsy Fartsy Friday, and we are doing Appa from The Last Airbender. Or silhouetted Appa. Time we're at 8:13. I think I have enough time to paint like a silhouetted people on his back. I think I've got time. Oh, this has got lyrics. No lyrics in the music. Even my son goes, no lyrics! Okay, no. What you guys think? There we go. Yeah, I think I'm almost done here. Alright, where's that one brush that I had earlier? Itty bitty teeny weeny brush. Alright, let me see if I can get some people on his back. Oh wait, there's this. The saddle has like a hump to it. Forgot about that. All right, let's do the saddle hump. Should be about right here. And the only reason why I know that at this moment is because in my silhouetted picture, Ong is on top of that, sitting kind of cross-legged. All right, I gotta try not to touch the painting right now. At least Appa. And there's this little curve. You guys are probably seeing my chin. Alright, so let's do somebody in the back here. They're really small. And then we'll do somebody right here. And then we'll put Aang. Sort of a triangularness of him right here. Like he's sitting cross-legged. His head. And then to sort of show that we know it's him, we'll have his staff. There. Huh? What do you think? I actually think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that's it. Man, I'm actually dead early. How do I don't, that doesn't happen that often. How do I want to continue this? Do I like? There's got to be something else I could do. Yeah, actually, I think it looks really good. Okay, I can put some slight highlights on Appa. I mean, it has to be very slight highlights, and they're going to be very detailed. You know what? No, I just want to keep him silhouetted. I feel like if I add to it right now, I'm gonna really take away from it. And I've got 10 minutes left. I usually go to 8:30. So, hello everybody. I'm Gabriel Cruz, and this is Appa in silhouette flying above a forest from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah. I mean, I could make an attempt to put the avatar up here, but I feel like I might mess that up. Bending symbols for different nations. I don't know the bending symbols for the like. Do they have symbols? But they're just firebenders, earthbenders. Like, I didn't think they had symbols. Let's see here. Avatar bending symbols. Oh yeah, there is. Ooh. I mean, I could. I don't know, but I feel like I like this picture the way it is. I almost don't want to add anything else to it. I mean, if I were to put anything, I feel like the firebending symbol would be the only one that's appropriate here because it's the sun. I mean, yes, we have our avatar here and his friends, which would be Sokka and oh, I just watched this series like 2 times already. Sokka and I'm failing at my knowledge of this. And his sister. What's his sister's name? Oh my goodness gracious. Why is this where I'm getting a brain fart? I mean, it is artsy fartsy, but Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let's just you know what, let me just look it up because it's really just it's escaping me and I feel bad. I am failing. I failed you, everybody. Katara. Duh. Goodness gracious. I'm so you know what? It's probably because Uncle Iroh doesn't know Katara that well. It's just Prince Zuko. Moo! No, Isaac, that's not what Appa sounds like. Appa sounds like this. He sounds like like he's got his own like That's it. That is it. There is our Appa flying above some trees, silhouetted by a nice sunset, not a blue sky. Yeah. Actually, I like this painting. This is probably one of my best ones. I really like this. I like the color differences. I like the haze that we have around the sun. Some little silhouetted figures. Yeah. I don't know what else. I don't know. I don't think I really want to mod this that much more. Yeah, I really don't want to. I really like how it looks. I like how the trees look. Like, you got a little bit of depth on the trees. I think that's one of the first times I've ever done that. Yeah, if you ever watch Appa is definitely, he's more of like a yawn kind of grunt. He doesn't go moo. Thanks, Ob. Thanks, buddy. I think it looks pretty good too. Go watch Avatar: The Last Airbender and have fun with that. I think your daughter would love those, Ob. And have fun playing D&D. But yeah, this is paint bending. Like I was even almost I almost started the show off with the opening. Oh, sorry. With the opening words. Oh no! This song has also got lyrics. No, bad lyric song. Bad. I almost wanted to start off the song with or not the song, the Artsy Fartsy, with having all my different colors and being like, welcome, or like Earth. Like, I don't know what that. Yeah, Earth. Water. Fire. Air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master, only the painter, master of all four paints, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. I was thinking of doing something lame like that, but yeah. I don't know. I come up with such ideas in my head, and I don't go through with half of them. And then the other ones I do try to go through with, I only totally go through with those ones that I've started all the way. Yeah, but this is it. This is it. You know, let's go ahead and let's go to a close up, shall we? Let's go to a close up of everything. Okay. I gotta manipulate this phone because I got it wrapped around my C-stand. Cha! Look at that, huh? This has got lyrics too. Bad pretzel rock. There we go. Look at that. Appa silhouette with the people on it. I kind of like the people on the back there in the saddle. I really do feel like this is one of my best ones. Like, it's got nice colors. I know the color shift is happening when I move the camera around, but I like the colors. I like how the colors flow in this one. The silhouette's nice and pronounced. The trees look decent and good to me. I don't know. I like this one. This is probably one of my favorites. I might actually I was thinking of selling some of these or whatever at some point, but this one I feel like I actually might keep. I really do like the Avatar series too, so yeah, I would say that's really about it, everybody. That's there's not much more I really want to do to this one, because I feel like if I do it, I'm gonna mess it up. I think I have the camera on the wrong way from when I had it earlier. I can't. There we go. Maybe. Well, yeah. So all we did is we started off with some orange and some yellow, like oranges and yellows, and did the top first, and then as I came down, started adding more and more red until we got this whole look, and then we added a little bit more orange in here. That for the sun's haze, definitely went just more with more orange, and some yellows added in, and then once we got to the sun, whites and yellows, definitely going more and more white. Then when we did our trees, we did our background trees first in our layers. Remember, everything in Artsy Fartsy is layers. Like ogres and onions and parfaits. Okay? And cakes. Everybody loves cake. Everybody loves parfaits, I think. Or yogurt. Yogurt has layers. Different fruits blended together. Sort of what we did here. But anyways, getting sidetracked. We did our background trees first, which was more of like an oxbloodish kind of red mixed with a lot of really red with a little bit of black. Did those first, and then we did the darker trees, the foreground trees next. And then we did Appa. So, and the people on Appa. And I kind of cheated with the paint. I sketched the outline first, and then I did his overall silhouette. Now it's yes, thank you, Sarah. She says, love it. The sunset looks beautiful. Love the depth of the trees and the silhouette. So it does look really nice. I really like it. She said, now it is time for tea. Yes, Prince Zuko, go and get the tea set. We must drink the tea. I must wish you all out there in Artsy Fartsy land a happy Friday. Have money, good tea. It is good for you. And Prince Zuko needs to calm down. For there was a young woman out there named Catherine who thinks that Prince Zuko is a good guy. Yeah, I'm calling you out because I love you. Anyways, I guess that's it for tonight. I mean, we're 2 minutes out from when we wrap. That's it for me. Gabriel Cruz. I think, you know what? Because we finished a little early, let's do this. Let's do reconnect. Reconnect. Am I reconnected to everything? Show you some fun with the lights. Can I do that? Whoa. What's this? I don't know what this is. Whoa, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's grids. Fixtures. Go back to fixtures. Let's go to... Can I don't know how to select all my fixtures yet. Whoa, lights are flashing. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened there. But we could technically go into every one of my lights and I could do some really fun things. You know what? Let's go to club, shall we? We're going to get the club lights going. Cop car. Party lights. Which one's going now? Is that the new one in the background? Play. Oh yeah. Intensity. Saturation. Let's get some colors. Frequency. Alright, let's get some more. Let's get some more lights going here, shall we? Let's go to effects. We're gonna party it up. Play. Bam! There we go. Oh. Bad lyrics. I'm having too much fun with these lights. Effects. Play. Intensity. Saturation. Frequency. Oh, yeah. Okay, here. This is what happens when I do this. And... we got some lights going on here. It's party time. Oh, yeah. We just did an awesome painting, and it is party time. Time for tea and party. Yeah, there we go. We should have everything going now. Tea and party. Hey, why isn't that one going? That one's not going. I don't know why that one's not going, but hey. Alright, everybody. I'm Gabriel Cruz. This has been Artsy Fartsy. We just finished up the... oh, let me go to the easel. We just finished up Appa. It's been fun. It's 8:30. I hope you guys have a great Friday and weekend, and you stay safe and everything like that. We're going to party it up here a little bit with some fun colors and have some tea in honor of Prince Zuko and Uncle Iroh and everybody who loves Avatar. Other than that, I'm Gabriel Cruz. I hope you guys have a great Artsy Fartsy Friday. Time to cue the music and the intro. Oh yeah. You kind of just slowed down on me. That was my fault.